Hi everyone. For this week's listening exercise, we're going to look at the labeling of a map or diagram format. In this case, it's going to be a plan of a family home. In the exam itself, you're given 30 seconds to review the image before the recording will begin. And so it's important to try to use that short amount of time in the best possible way. So some strategies for this type of question. First of all, it's important that you should be familiar with the descriptions of direction, left and right, upstairs, downstairs, and also familiar with the terms used for rooms in offices and homes and factories. So, what's a laundry, cupboard, corridor, terms like this. You need to be familiar with these in order to follow the dialogue as it proceeds. You also need to watch out for tricks. In the recording, it's quite common for a description of a particular room to be changed, and so they will say, for example, that this room used to be a storage area and has since been converted into a cupboard, or something like that. And so the first description that you hear of a room may not be the correct one, and you need to be aware of that. In the 30 seconds that you are given, it's important to try as much as possible to anticipate what type of words you're going to be hearing. So if there's a picture of a stairway, then you can expect to hear the word stairway during the recording. Also, you should try, wherever possible, to try to anticipate where the description is going to begin. And so if there's an image of a building and there's a very obvious front entrance, then in all likelihood that's where the description will commence. And so you should be ready for that and trying to anticipate where the dialogue is likely to go in terms of its description. Okay, so what we suggest you do in order to simulate the test conditions is, when you are ready, pause this video and take 30 seconds to review the image below. And then once you have done that, come back to this video and listen to the description. Okay? All right, so this is a description of my family home. From the parking area, you will enter my family home by going up a flight of stairs. At the top of the flight of stairs, if you turn to the left, you will see the kitchen where we used to have most of our meals, and where there was a breakfast bar where the family used to have lots of its discussions. Turning behind you and going back down the corridor, you will see at the very end of the corridor a doorway into what was once the powder room, but my parents, when they moved into the home, converted it into a storage room. So from the storage room, turning back around and proceeding up the corridor, you will see two doors on your left-hand side. The door nearest to the stairwell is the main bedroom where my parents sleep, and the other doorway was once the second bedroom where I used to sleep. But since I've moved out, that has been converted and it's now used by my father as a study. So going back into the corridor and heading back towards the storage room, on your right you will see a TV room in an open plan type area, which is where we used to spend our evenings most of the time. From the TV room, you can see another doorway. If you face the TV, the doorway is on your right-hand side, and that takes you through to the maid's room where our maid used to sleep. Okay, so that's the description of my family home. All right, everyone, so I hope that's clear. Please proceed to record your answers, and good luck.